しい
What is up, everybody? Took me a minute to get to streaming because of the 2 challenge quests, but we here now. I am way behind on the ult account because making those videos and everything. So we gotta play a little bit of catch up over here. Thankfully, this account doesn't really need to open a lot of boxes, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, we gotta do the main story. Grab our grail. And for like the 9 people that don't know, FGO Arcade is getting Tiamat. Although it's Kid Tiamat for some reason. I kind of feel like that means we're not gonna get Tiamat in Lost Belt 7 or whatever. Like at all, and she'll never be used again. Like this is her second outing and that's that. But I hope I'm wrong and we just get regular Tiamat. If we get adult Tiamat and they get the kid one, then we win that trade, I think. Oh, Mega, thank you for the 20 months, and Lost, thank you for the 36 months of you making fun of me. I mean, what? Imagine siding with Cairo and then Auto with the 26 months. Everybody throwing subs around. Look, Paimon Rael hasn't existed for 2 years, so that sentence doesn't make any sense. Don't you be bringing that in here. I really thought we would get Tiamat for Lost Belt 6. I didn't think that at all. If we got her, I would have thought Lost Belt 7, just because Lost Belt 6 obviously was going to be more, you know, British Camelot stuff. I didn't really see Tiamat getting in there, but I think our best bet is Lost Belt 7, if at all. But because she's an arcade, if we ever saw her in the base game, I don't think it'd be for a long time. They're not gonna do Tiamat and then Tiamat, right? I don't think they're gonna see it that way. Honestly, I think her kid version is better than most because she doesn't look completely ridiculous. She's a little bit older than normal and she's actually wearing clothing. So it's not that bad, but kids aren't really that cool. So I vastly prefer adult Tiamat. But of the kid versions, I actually think she's way better than normal. And Super Sora 4, thank you for the 3 months. Good old Snake Doctor there. Did he say what class she was though? I didn't look. I'm kind of curious what they're doing with that. Alter ego. Oh right, I did see that now that someone says that. I wonder what the main villain is going to be in Babylonia. Or Babylon now. I think, from what I understand, it's like based on like the Christian view of Babylon, which is not very accurate and pretty warped. It's kind of like the saying Good Samaritan is actually really insulting to Sumerians, by the way. It's like saying all Sumerians are bad for the most part, but every once in a while there's a good one, right? Like, yeah, it's, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's like Tower of Babel and that kind of stuff. So, not even remotely historically accurate, but most things these days are not. Thank you, Lost Belt 6. It could be interesting. Unfortunately, Arcade never really flushes their stories out much. They're normally really short and pretty, how do I put this? They're kind of like Fate Extella, right? It's just kind of shallow, right? Thing happens, they say some flavor text, and then it's over, right? That's kind of how Arcade is. They don't really have a lot of meat on their bones when it comes to the story. It's more like you get a cool setting and a backdrop, but that's it. Like, what's his name? Jacques Demoli's Crusaders, the trash mobs. They were really cool, actually. I wish those were in regular FGO and or playable. Gotta bring a welfare. We'll just slap. Yeah, she's a DPS. Why not? And there goes my team cost. I guess Gwen doesn't really need bond. So my Percival is 5 coins away from being able to get a passive. So that's a thing. As for the challenge quests, I actually did a Percival setup for the second challenge quest, but required a little bit more oomph on the team, so I didn't make it a video. But I really don't like the second challenge quest in this event. It's my least favorite kind of challenge quest. It's like the summer boars. It's just a giant stat check that is incredibly easy to trivialize if you're using meta supports. You can use a farming team to beat the second challenge quest and just play it like a farming stage and you'll win. But if you don't have that much oomph, then it's bullshit and like ridiculously hard and not even reasonable. But not in a fun, interesting way because like gimmicks or anything, it's just they're strong arming you. It's just crazy stats and there's really nothing to it. Like you can 2-turn that challenge quest with strong enough supports. So not an interesting challenge quest. It's like my least favorite type. The other challenge quest is way easier, maybe a little too easy, but it's a lot more interesting and it was actually fun figuring the gimmicks out and it's kind of a neat like pacing to it. That one you can also beat with like a farming setup, but that's pretty true for I guess a lot of the easier challenge quests. Oh, there's just this wave and nothing else. I don't know why I kept Achilles on the team when I'm fighting assassins, but pretty sure Gil can handle this. If I had her passive, I could get her NP right now. I think my Percival is just bond 5, I think. It is NP3, and I can't even get a single passive. The NP3 puts you at 115, which I'm pretty sure they did on purpose. If you're bond 5, NP3, you're at 115, which means you can't get anything. And bond 5 is the amount of bond that like you can reasonably get. Is Achilles about to finish them all off? Yep, except for that one. Fuck that guy. You can have popcorn. Wait, why does Martha get close range at the end of that? She's like firing projectile popcorn, and then just at the last second she like jumps right in front of them. What is the point of that? Gotta hit him with the frying pan. So Benny has been in 2 challenge quests now, and both of them are pretty good. The other one was the monkey New Year's challenge quest, and I liked that one quite a bit. Similar concept too, where you've got like a like troublesome foes, and then you lead into a big tanky saber fight. I like that actually. I think it's good. I kind of like fights like that because so if you just fight a kind of a vanilla million HP normal class enemy, it's not going to be very hard generally, right? At this point, it's not hard to do like 1,000,000 damage to a Lancer or a Saber or an Archer. Assassin might be the only tricky one for a lot of people. But it's kind of fun when you've got that kind of finish, but then you can't just start up like how you want to. You can't just have like, oh yeah, I'll just buff stack and then go fire off and that's that. You have to deal with these other enemies, sometimes different classes, so you may not actually get to the big enemy at the end with an optimal setup. But then you can still get like good straightforward value out of, you know, good trusty units that counter class and whatnot. So I really like that kind of challenge quest. I wish we saw it more because it kind of gives you some classical straightforward value. Like with Benny here, just some straightforward archer value will get you very far against the final wave, but you have to deal with something completely different for the first two waves. So yeah, it's good. I like that. Obviously I don't want them to do it all the time, but if they would do it more often, I'd be happy. If they add any other Hercules that's not regular Hercules, I'm going to be mad because we've been waiting for like, what, 15 years for regular Hercules, and every opportunity they have to do it, they don't take it. Like, and look, I've talked about this before, and this is something I don't like about FGO. I massively don't like about FGO, and it happens to other Fate works too, but it happens in FGO the most. I get really tired of this, like, well, we've already done a bunch of normal stuff, so we gotta make this weird. That's stupid. And they've even said that in interviews, like they wanted to make, what's her name, Karen kind of weird, because like it'd be too boring if she was normal and stuff, and it's like, that's really dumb, because like if you're a Lancelot fan, and then Lancelot gets added early and gets to be normal, it's like you get to be happy, right? But then if Percival happens to be added way later and they decide, well, we already did normal knights, so we gotta do a weird knight. So then you get Space Percival or Lolly Percival, right? It's like, that's stupid. You shouldn't be at the mercy of that kind of thing. And especially when you don't even have a normal version of a character yet. Like with Martha here. This is a very silly version of Martha, right? But we've already got two other more serious versions of Martha, especially her writer one. So it's fine, not a big deal, right? So if they want to add regular ass Hercules, and then they want to add, you know, Kitty Hercules, or Space Hercules, or, you know, what, Mech Hercules, whatever, then they can do that. That's totally fine. But especially when you have a character as popular, and also as big in history and legend as Hercules, it's just so obnoxious to never be able to get a normal goddamn take. Thankfully, Percival actually turned out pretty normal. He was the only normal thing in Lost Belt 6, but... Mysterious Hercules X. He'd be like Mysterious Saber X, or I guess they kind of already did that, but Mysterious Berserker X, or Mysterious Mad Guy Hex, whatever, you know. They're not going to put Hercules in the name. So I haven't read this part of the story, and I'm probably not going to be honest, but I have no idea why we're fighting like a cake demon god. I don't know how that came to be, but here we are. If I remember correctly, this boss has debuffs or something. That's a sad Martha. Wait, did I toggle? I must have... There we go. What's something fun here? That's a stage 3 Summer Canis right there. Alright, we'll go Medusa. I think you have to bring Martha. They do that a lot. I wonder if Medusa could solo this, actually. You know what? Let's find out. 43 months, Arjuna. That's a big one. Thank you, Arjuna. I appreciate it. Sonic Canis. Yeah, I don't even know why it gives me Sonic vibes, but it especially gives me... It was one of those Sonic cartoons. I know there's a bunch of them, so I don't remember which one it is. But one of the, like, older Sonic cartoons, for some reason, it just reminds me of that. I have absolutely no idea why, but... it's definitely the vibe. Okay, get me some taunt walls in here. Did anybody even have headphones in Sonic cartoons? I don't even know. Probably. This boss is AoE, I actually don't need double taunt. I'll bring, I I normally bring level 1 Spartacus, but I have a feeling this account doesn't have one because I'm dumb. Oh, we do. Lucky, lucky. Yeah, I saw the Sonic 2 trailer. It doesn't look too bad. And I've seen a lot of people say roughly this. That's a hell of a redemption arc that franchise has had. Because when they first announced that the first movie, I mean, I don't think I've seen something get more negatively received ever. And then something that you don't see movie studios do very often, they were like, okay, we get it, it's bad, we'll be right back, we'll make some changes and try to make it better, we're gonna delay the movie. I mean, that almost never happens, right? And so they delayed it, and then, you know, it was a good bit better, and then now the second one looks better, and you know, now people are pretty happy with it and overall pretty positive, so yeah, pretty rare thing that. Alright, we'll go Atlas. Yeah, normally just blame the fans, yeah. And sometimes fans can be really unreasonable or unfair or oh, fuck. Well, I guess it's a duo. Wait a minute. My old account's Chin Gong has his passive at rank 10, just for this reason. And my level 65 Chin Gong doesn't, by the way. It's just the low level one. Okay, here we go. Just, you know, got some Christmas ammo, if you will. Yeah, Jim Carrey kind of carried the first movie, to be honest. That was a good role for him, in my opinion, where it allowed him to be a bit wacky, but not so over the top that, you know, it was kind of, I don't know, corny, so it worked out well. And I think the Robotnik character, just due to, like, the way he is, and, like, gaming culture, like what people expect out of him, I think Jim Carrey actually works incredibly well. Alright, I could just stun right now, but I don't think we want to do that. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I mean, if I'm gonna have to bring her, we're gonna get a little bit of value. Look at that star absorb. Besides, Medusa didn't get a lot of cards. I love the Santa hat, like, custom emote thing. And then Martha did the Great Kitchen in the Sky. Fake solo, yep. Oh man, I hope that's not debuff immunity. If it was, I could have brought my command code that can get rid of it. Martha, what am I saying? Medusa really doesn't want that, and it's 3 turns. Well, let's find out. Okay, gonna have to bring that command code. That's such a value hit to her. But my Petrify! Got a permanent defense up, I see. Maybe we just win and we don't need our thing. Well, we guard. I think that was stun. I think he stuns on the break bar and we just guarded it. Kind of makes up for him stopping our stun. Okay, could you have any more actions? Get rid of that attack down. Go 70-70. Nice. Oh, so lucky. Sadly, triple critting there doesn't matter very much because I would probably break, well, not on this turn because you did invulnerability, but the next turn available I would have broken if I could or not. So I'm just gonna overkill really hard now. Do I want to NP to make stars? No, because I'll just crit a 16k health bar next turn and that's irrelevant. I can't help but notice that this boss doesn't do any damage at all. Wait a minute. I think I remember something. I am pretty sure this boss full charges when you break his final health bar and can insta-death. And as such, this would be a really good turn for me to cast my stun, so he can't do that. But, 1 turn cooldown, and I can't keep the boss alive if I wanted to. RNG, let's go. What is Medusa's insta-death chance, I wonder? Yep. Don't you do it. Oh, he missed. And he actually gave me heal boost. So, we really could do this with Medusa and remove the RNG. If you just wait to stun there and you do the the debuff immunity removal command code, you could completely stop him from insta-deathing you there no matter what. So this boss just doesn't do any damage. I don't know how he's ever going to kill you outside of the insta-death trick there. That was like the worst attack stat ever. He's actually pretty tanky though. I actually probably should have done a quick chain. Please don't do invulnerability. Alright, you're stunned. You can't, lol. Just kidding. We just wanted to show off our Petrify, that's all. Yeah, he's level 19. What a final boss. Probably pretty hard for new accounts, though. If you started playing like a month ago, or hell, a week ago, I bet you that boss would give you some trouble. Unless, of course, you just summoned a friend that's unbelievably OP. Alright, give me that Grail. I just grailed Leonidas to 100, so I could use a few extra. I might know. Yeah, I figure some of your ult accounts probably had a bad time there. Okay, we're definitely on the submarine in this event. I remember that background. Kind of roomy down here. I don't think anything really happens at the end here. It's kind of just, yay, Christmas time! Yeah, it'd be nice if you could, if you've grailed a unit, if you could like temporarily ungrail them for a fight, just to, you know, mess about with it. That would be really nice. Especially with 120. Because 120s are just so powerful, and then if you've got a 120 of X, you know most people won't. Oh, it's the kids. Although one of these actually isn't a kid, but, actually 2 of those weren't a kid. Hey, Cairo, thank you for the 51. Look at that awesome get-up, though. Got drip going on there, but thank you, Cairo, for the raid. What the hell? I guess Berserkers was the theme there? Look, that's an odd trio. That's also an odd trio. I guess Tengu and then, for some reason, Fangirl. Jekyll and Hyde and Mordred normally hanging out. Kinda weird you don't get any dialogue for any of this. That's a good emote combo. Cyber. Oh, hey, Babbage. Get that shit out of there. Get that out of there. Her voice line for Ricky Boy is pretty funny. Those are not 2 characters you'd think that would get along, but I don't even know if Ricky gets along with Canis at all, but Canis is always bugging him, so. Where's Caesar, man? He was in the original Christmas event, man. That was good stuff. If we don't get any Caesar, I'm gonna be mad. I like how she's still holding Gray there. Oh yeah, Requiem. That was such a bad event. I hated that event so much. And you had to farm the stupid CE for the challenge quest and everything. Ugh, awful. Bad event. And they put so little effort into the welfare. No, no, Caesar. This is blasphemy. I swear, they gotta revisit Santa Caesar at some point. I really hope that is a Christmas welfare at some point. Like, we could use another male one anyway, and he super deserves it. Ice, Caesar. They did a minor animation update to Shiki. They didn't really change like her movement and stuff, but they changed her sprite. So this is happening, because this happened, what, 2 days ago? So on the 12th. They missed Christmas pretty hard. By the way, Jesus has always been confirmed to be part of the Fate universe. They referenced him many times, but they are never going to put him, like, in something, right? Like, like, right in the forefront. They're never going to do that for very obvious reasons. And they're probably right for doing that. There'd just be too much of a shit show. Like, I would say the majority of people on Earth would not care. And, but there'd be a very loud minority of people that would be unbelievably mad, and, yeah, it's not gonna happen. They might do Moses, but I don't know, even that one I think they're kind of afraid to do. Because yeah, Moses already exists, but they haven't added them, and I don't know if they will. So I think they feel like that's thin ice. And it is thin ice, all that stuff is, I mean, even Buddha is thin ice, which is ridiculous, but, people, man. All that Gundam music today. I think this is like an epilogue. Oh, back to normal. She looks pissed as hell. Although I think that's how she always looks. Did she get cloned? This doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense! Random Hokusai at the very end. Remember when David actually got to be in things? Like 5 years ago? The shit's right here. You know, at the start of the event, there was like some trauma with them and Martho. Oh yeah, I know. So much copyright drama, dude. It's getting worse and worse by the day, like, it is ridiculous. And the problem is, it is so easy. Never mind, like, them just trying to monetize everything or take down everything and things like that. It is so easy for companies now to abuse copyright to just silence criticism. Between that and the dislike thing, it is really easy for companies to sell, like, a false narrative of what public perception of things are, which is not good. Alright, so we get 2 free quests. The Lancer one only drops the lottery stuff, where the other one drops about the same lottery stuff, but also drops all the mats. However, once you get all of like the shop mats, you could do either one based on what you need. So like right now I'm doing the Assassin one because I want to clear the shop. But I'm gonna, after that, like tomorrow, I'm gonna do nothing but the Lancer one because I just want the Lancer gems. I don't need Assassin gems at all. So it's kind of nice that they give you two options like that, but you kind of have to do the assassin one for a while. Let's at least do the first challenge quest. I'm probably just going to cheese the shit out of the second one because it's lame, but the first one's kind of fun. You know, Lost, are you here? As I was doing the challenge quest on my main account, I kind of want, because I've already done it budget, so I can do whatever I want. I kind of want to see how Jolter does, if you can make her be the only DPS, because Avenger is good there. Not maybe as good as Berserker, but that's kind of fun to use an Avenger. So I kind of want to try Jolter, and then use nothing but budget supports and see if she can be the DPS for every single enemy there. Yeah, I know your Jolter's not amazing, but my Jolter is NP1. I mean, that'll just make it extra spicy, unless someone else has a better Jolter. Because we're gonna try to keep it like pretty budgety, and then see if Jolt. Because I want to, because you know she's really old school, and people say she's bad now, but I want to see how she does. And honestly, I think a lot of good DPS here would actually might struggle a little bit if they're using just budget supports, but we'll see. I've got my Jolter, but you know we know how my skill ranks are for Jolter. If she gets an animation update, I will fix it. Yeah, I kind of want to use like an old school DPS and just see how they do. This is the wrong tab. You know what's weird? Nobu Avenger's been in the game so long, she's not really new anymore, right? Like, she's kind of an old one now, too. Not nearly as old as I have Ku Alter. No. Berserker's too easy here, and especially Ku Alter. Like, that's just mean. Lu Bu would be kind of interesting, though. I thought about trying that, but I never actually got around to it. But, I could see protecting Lu Bu working. I don't know, guys. Is Jolter rare these days? Because maybe they are gonna rate her up and give her an animation update and make a lot of money. Because, I don't know how often you actually see people with her anymore. Oh, I lost. Let's see what you got. Either that or we use my 2-10-2 Jolter, but then we have to pair her with a dragon DPS, otherwise it's not legit. Yeah, this is not the Scatty one, that's the other one. If you're going to use a Berserker for that one, you do Darius, and I actually did that after the video. I did a Darius setup. It still had to be bailed out by Ku, though. Like, you just can't do enough damage with budget supports. I did like double Chin Gong, Darius, I gave Darius Black Grail, and I had Leonidas in there to buy time, and then also buff Darius, and then I switched Mystic Code, and then I don't remember if Leonidas died, then I switched Mystic Code, I can't remember. But I had a lot of buffs for Darius, and he still can't, like, wipe everything. He could kill Herbert Trot, and then break Scatty's bar, but then he wouldn't even break the Demon's bar. So you'd still have to have Ku clean up, so it didn't even change anything too much. Like, it's really hard for a budget setup to do enough damage through like the AoE route. Darius is okay though. Okay, while Lost is fiddling with that, I'll get the rest of the team ready. Hey, this is Jolter, right? This is that's totally Jolter right there. Let's see, so if we want her to be the main DPS, we need some kind of survivability, so Han seems likely. Maybe not at the start, though, because of the rider. Could do a taunt. The first wave is going to be really annoying for Jolter. I think that's going to be the hardest one. So Kiyohime probably needs to die first. I'm thinking Leonidas to stop Tomoe. Oh man, I get to use my Grailed Leonidas. I don't even feel bad about this. Music Jolter. Hey, Captain. What do we do here? Let's start with MASH to keep Leonidas alive. I don't know if that's necessary though. And that's not a lot of support for Jolter, but does she need it? Like, we gotta have Stargin though somewhere. Because she's gonna want to crit. I really like Hans at the start, but I'm just worried he'll explode to the dragon. So the hard part is gonna... I don't think Jolter's gonna... With budget supports, I don't think Jolter's gonna be able to finish off Binny. And unless you had like Merlin or something with you, I just don't think it's enough oomph for Binny. I think she can handle most of the rest. But we'll see. We'll see how she do. Yeah, Spartacus would be really... A Grailed Spartacus especially, be good for the challenge quest, because he is an event servant. So normally, like Darius is ahead of Spartacus when it comes to damage, but with them being an event servant and Grailed, you do really well. So if I do it this way, I'm going to need really good uptime on Leonidas. Taunt. What is my Hans's passive at? Is it 10? It's 6. Damn it, if it was 10, he could turn 1 NP with this. That'd be really cool. Although I guess I don't need him to turn 1 NP. Needs to turn 2 NP. Let's see, the second wave is the Neat and Tam. Tam is not threatening at all. The Neat kind of is. The second wave is really not that bad though. It's mostly the first and third wave that we're gonna struggle with. So Chen Gong's gotta be in here somewhere. Maybe Star Bomb. Okay. So what are the gimmicks at the end? Not much. He's basically just tanky and hits really hard. Maybe another taunt at the end. Now the smart thing to do would be bring in an archer at the end, but that's kind of cheating. I might allow David just because he's kind of a support, but we don't want an archer coming here and stealing our thunder. Good mash. I need a level mash, not because I need the levels, but because I need the inventory space. That's actually why I finally leveled my main accounts to 90. I needed space. Okay, boom, boom, boom. At the very end, maybe one last hurrah for damage. Does this count as budget? Does this count as budget? Because this is actually kind of nice for her because of the Star Absorb. But I don't know if this is, I mean, I guess it's budget here because you literally can't do this challenge quest unless you have her, right? Like, it's impossible. So I'll give that a pass here. Can I get her passive? Because if I can, she can, like, turn 1 NP easier. All right, hold up. The thing is, welfares aren't exactly budget because, although obviously they don't cost any money, it doesn't mean that you have them. Like, they're free to play because you don't have to spend any money to get them under any circumstance, but it doesn't mean you're gonna have them, right? Like, they're obviously missable and you can start playing after or whatever. Dude, so my chat was telling me that everyone hated the Cowboy Bebop live action, and I didn't see a trailer of it. I kind of forgot it even existed, and I heard it got canceled super early. So I just the other day I checked it out. It is so bad. How did that get made? And apparently it had a pretty large budget. And I'm like, what the fuck? How did nobody tell anyone involved with this that like everything was bad? I mean, the editing sucks. I'm actually as someone that likes editing, I'm shocked at how bad the editing is. Like, and there's plot armor everywhere. Like, almost every change they made from the original is dumb. It's just the dialogue is unbearable. Like the sets look bad. The costumes look bad. Like, whew. Like I totally get why it was canned in one season because I just don't get how stuff like that gets made. Like, it's so obviously terrible. Yeah, and Vicious was so laughable. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't watch all of it, because of course I didn't watch all of it, but I watched enough of it to be like, this is the worst thing I have seen this year. Alright, passives. Where, oh, I gotta buy her thing from the shop. She's not actually permanent yet. And so after watching that shit show, which like they just made so many bad decisions from like a set standpoint, a camera angle standpoint, you know, dialogue, like they just made so many like bad choices. It was really, you know, unenjoyable to watch. But so I watched the regular Cowboy Bebop, which I have not seen in so long. I watched a few episodes of that. And, you know, I've always said Cowboy Bebop, I don't think it's the best anime ever made, right? But it's still really good. And it nails the, like, vibe it's going for. You know, it's just a nice, good anime with a unique setting and vibe that you don't really see anywhere else. And it, you know, it actualizes its universe really well. And I was like, yeah, you know, this is really good and enjoyable, right? And I'm like, how did they fuck this up, right? Like, when you look at, like, the template that the anime gives you, it's like, yeah, that's actually a really strong, you know, template for a series. How did you... And when you have a budget, how do you mess that up so bad? Black Lagoon is one of my absolute favorite anime ever. It's, like, easily... like tied for my favorite. Like it's so good. I couldn't strongly say there's any other anime I like more than it. Like there's other anime that are pretty much tied with it and whatnot, but yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, the dub's really good. That kind of series lends itself well to a dub, and they put a lot of effort into it and whatnot. So okay, passives. This UI is killing me right now. The Japanese, though, for Black Lagoon is not bad. It's just like the premise and everything of it, it obviously fits English very, very well. And especially with Revy speaking English all the time in either version, it just kind of works better. But there's nothing wrong with the Japanese version. Unfortunately, there's no way I have enough caster gems to get her all the way to max, so I still have to give her more than 50% starting NP. But once this thing is at 10, she can turn 1 NP and give someone else the battery skill with just 50%, which is great. I think Golden Carp is going to be so good on her because it's auto star bombs and she can star bomb and then she can NP. There's all kinds of options with that. Yeah, I don't have the gems for that. This account actually needs to do the lottery for caster gems, but there's just... I'm only going to do like 10 boxes on this account. There's no way I'm going to have time to keep up with it. Alright, Lost. Let's see the Jolter. See if it's better or worse than mine. If I could get you to pop up at all. Live action Fate is just such a bad idea. Like, it just doesn't need to happen, right? So, let's see. What is mine? I forget. I know mine's 210-2, but mine's like, what, NP2? I actually think yours is better than mine, I think. Now, yours is stage 3, which makes it way inferior to mine, but that's different. But I would say 10-10-10 NP1 is probably better than 210-2 NP2. Oh, it's stage 1, just the art is off, I guess. So you're doing chaos. So that is definitely not stage 1. Now you're just lying to me, Lost. No, Lost. I have to confiscate your gifts. You don't get any Christmas gifts this year, Lost. You're lying. Either that or the alt accounts options are off, but I don't think they are. We can check. Let's see. Is everyone in stage 3? Because if it's that, then it might. No. See, that's a stage 1. That's a stage 1. That's a stage 3. That's stage 4. That's stage. I actually don't know what stage this is. I don't remember. for Martha. Let's see. Is this 2? This is either 2 or 1. I know it's not 3. Okay, it's 1. 2 is the jacket. Okay. Dude, I wish Martha could have the gauntlets from stage 3. You know, the punch 'em good gauntlets, and then the jacket from stage 2. That would be great, but you can't have nice things. Alright, we'll refresh and we'll see if the stage thing is right here. I don't even. Yeah, you get the jacket, the hat, and the gloves. I think the hat might clash with the jacket quite a bit, but that'd still be fun. So she needs 60% or higher. Guess we do that. I could give her demonic, but her overcharge is not that good. This is a weird team. Are there debuffs here? There's a dot, but that's not that big of a deal. Although Jolter's health is shit, and the only healing we have is Pawns. And, well, no, Martha's got healing. Okay, we'll do default, and that gives us more healing. Alright, let's see if she can deal with... Because there's no other DPS on the team, so if she dies, it's over, which is that's what we want. Netflix does some good things sometimes. Although I feel like most of things Netflix has that is good is more like stuff that they sponsored, not so much stuff they made themselves. Live action Gundam, no, not again. Also, the only way you could ever even do a live action Gundam is if your budget is just insanely high. Otherwise, you're not gonna have good mecha action. So it's really just better in anime, man. Some things don't need live action. Live action is not like a thing to be aspired to, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with live action, and sometimes live action is the best medium for something, but sometimes it's the worst medium for something. Michael Bay Gundam. Don't ever say that again. Fucking banned. Alright. We got an art chain. We need to kill Kiyohime pretty quick. I want Leonidas to be able to NP. I wish he could NP turn 1. This is where I need his pass. Oh my god, I just clicked the wrong button. I was trying to click this. Crap. Well, we got guts now, boys. Anyway, if you get his pass, being able to turn 1 NP is nice because you get the defense buff immediately. That's where MASH is probably better at the start. I really don't like this opening. Like, if I just taunt with Leonidas, he's gonna take too much damage, I feel. Well, hopefully Hans can bail us out. The Jolter is basically at 80%. She's still probably gonna need Hans's third skill. Alright, let's see if we can just instantly kill Kiyohime next turn. Big smack. Barely got our NP. What are you critting for? Oh, great. Well, I guess our guts worked out. Fucking dragon doing 1 billion damage there. Okay, I guess we're healing Leonidas. Do I need to save her buster? No, I can use it now. What if I murder Kiyohime, then we accidentally do too much damage to the dragon? I mean, he's got big damage resist. I don't know, maybe I smack Tomoe here. I don't really want to do Jolter's first skill yet, because there's nothing to hit. Although art critting is good. Well, we got the good music now. Can I do everyone's NP and then also use Jolter's art card? Can we just sneak that in? Guess not. Look, Jolter's animation, or her sprite, is really bad, so she is short, but I don't think she's supposed to be that short. Actually, Hans is taller than her, because she's wearing heels, and he is not, so... And I think he's actually taller regardless, so she is unbelievably short. So I think that's mostly her sprite being smaller than it should be. And nothing like that curse overcharge. I just wanted the attacker from Hans. Okay, you know what? Oh yeah, here we go. Murder! Yeah, there we go! Dude, imagine if we had, like, Merlin or whatever. Tomoe would be dead right there. Like, easy. Now, if Leo NPs, he's actually gonna miss the taunt. But then he'd get real tanky. I'm doing it. I could evade him to be safe, but I feel like he'll be alright here. He might even kill. How are you not gonna crit? I wanted the NP game. And then, like, if you crit, we'd be a lot closer to NPing again, so we could get the taunt again. At least he did murder her, though. I'll give him that. All right, we need stacks, not damage. Because he only has 4 stacks, which that's not. Oh fuck! I'm doing a massive crit here. Please don't hurt. Okay, what is he at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counting with green, by the way. Oh, this is not good. We could really use Leo's skills, like the taunt and then the guts. That'd be good. I would like Hans not to die here, but we may not have a choice. Okay, so this is really optimistic. I'm doing the 3rd skill on Hans, because he's not gonna die. Clearly. I really need another Hans NP, otherwise, like, the starting NP I gave him was pointless, and the 2nd skill was pointless. Like, I really need Hans not to die here. Yeah, I think I'll get the appropriate number of stacks here next turn, and then I should be able to kill him before I get too many stacks. Damn it! You stupid dragon! What? Ugh, okay, well, oh, great star bomb. Yeah, there we go. Fuck me. Alright, God, I hate when value goes out the window like that, dude. Feels terrible. What do we do? Guess I do this so we don't die. Dude, if I could have healed, we could have gotten Jolter back in it and everything else. Don't you kill Gong, this stupid dragon, dude. Okay, I think that's enough stacks. Uh-oh, shit, I don't know if it's enough stacks. Oh no. Oh my god, that's not enough stacks. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just bailing out. If Hans had lived, it would have been totally fine, right? The heal would have stabilized us. Everything would have been okay. That dragon, I need I need that, the verb command code that gets rid of crit damage and then puts crit down on them. Or just the crit down command code, because that thing's critting all of the time for some reason. What happened to, what? Lost, what are we doing here? Why would you immediately take out Jolter when we're trying to use Jolter here? Well, we got that one. I got the wrong CE, unfortunately. Is she an all? He must have just now been doing that to fix the costume. Also, what even is this CE? Well, it's level 100, so that's a thing. Oh, we do have his passive, so I could just give him K-Scope. Let's do this. Yeah, I like this better. I don't really care about the CE on an A, I care about the command code. I'm not gonna play the event a lot, but I'll probably play it enough. We're probably gonna have a dead week on JP anyway. Alright. That is so cool being able to turn one NP with just regular K-scope, not limit broken K-scope. Who do I give the third skill to? I almost want to give it to Leonidas. I think we give it to Jolter though. Incredible NP game here. So I'm gonna be really annoyed if when Elden Ring comes out, FGO is like, oh boys, it's time for no dead weeks. It's time for all the content. And they just start throwing out like the best events and main story ever. I'm gonna be so mad, right? We've had dead months, right? We've had so much downtime and just twiddling our thumbs over here. Because I'm really looking forward to Elden Ring, right? So that comes out, and then, yeah, they do like story replay. Dude, you don't understand how mad I would be if they added like, you know, New Game Plus story replay, like challenge mode in FGO, and when Elden Ring comes out. Just the face testing will be unreal. Cannot have nice things. I could probably kill Kiyohime without the NP. I kind of want to try this. Especially if we had the attack up from Leonidas. What's the order here? Alright, Jolter. Wow, that is so good. I didn't even need the Buster Up. I could have saved my Buster Up. That was massive overkill. I wish she had done a higher hit count there. Taking a little long for Hans Day and P, unfortunately. It's because most of his NP gain was in that third hand. Elden Ring release, stay, FGO, add story replay, infinite challenges, yeah. Thankfully, like another game I'm really looking forward to is Earth Defense Force 6, but I don't think that's coming out for a while, so I don't have to worry about like that not syncing up well. Okay, I can taunt again. I can also probably kill Tomoe. I think I overcharge Hans for the big heal. Do I evade right now though? We've got guts, but it doesn't always save you. There's only one enemy. I do not want Leo to die here though. Just live forehead. I feel like I'm actually killing the two side people here too quickly. So we're not getting enough stacks, because they give stacks to the dragon quicker than you do. Unless you Brave Chain. Oh crap, I didn't kill. Oh shit. Should have evaded. Wow, that NP1 damage though, really behind the normal card damage. Oh fuck. If I had just done the evade, we'd be fine. 26k. Tomoe, put the sun down. Okay. No. You see, the dragon gets skipped, but she can still attack, and she has 2 actions per turn. Okay, well, we didn't die, so that's something. I need to hit the dragon. Yep, we can keep Tomoe alive for a second here. No reason to kill her. Tomoe's NP is really simple. They didn't put that much effort into it, to be honest. But it still looks good. Wow, that sucked. Okay. How many stacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is where I should have, I should have saved Jolter's third skill. I could use it right now and taunt her. I can use the evade, but man, I'm blowing a lot of resources for, like, nothing here. I think we need to kill pretty much everything next turn. I think that we might get the dragon to enough stacks if Tomoe does her thing. Okay, I should have third skilled Jolter, but thankfully she got her NP anyway. Okay, it's enough, so he needs to die. I don't want to NP though. Why did I have to get such a bad hand? Like, this is such a bad hand for killing the dragon. Get 4 out of 5 caster cards. Fantastic. Crap, that is super annoying. I think I have to just NP him and just deal with it. Do this, because we want stars next turn. We need to clear this wave right here. Can I sneak in a Han's NP? I don't think so. I cannot believe I'm NPing the 35k dragon. The theme is cooking though, and that we are cooking. Easy crit. 49 stars, damn. Alright. You need to kill the shark within 6 turns, so as fast as possible, but I also need the neat to spontaneously combust. I honestly care more about the crits than the NP, so I think I click all the buttons here. Probably not that button though. Benny's gonna eat us alive. Jolter's like, if we had an archer in the back like a normal team, this would work. But if we want Jolter to do all the work at the end, that's I don't think gonna happen. Hans, if you would like to land the attack buff on Jolter, that would be swell. Defense buff too, but mainly attack buff. Of course not. Don't worry guys, we got Stargen up. That'll do great. We really needed that defense buff when we had invulnerability, you know. Okay, we'll NP the shark next turn. Yeah, this is Lancelot's theme. Oh crap, that's the turn where he gets the... I don't know if we can kill him now. We'll see. Gotta at least try. Gotta buff block this guy, which that'll do nothing. Buff block will be nice for Benny. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Feels good. I guess he was a berserker, so Avenger OP. So close. She has got to die this turn. Why you gotta crit me like that? Can I kill her right now? I absolutely can. Feels good. Okay, Hans. Actually, now we want the defense buff. Because we can kind of restabilize again on Tam here and get our stuff back. Because I think Tam only gets 2 actions per turn. Or NP, you missed everything. You missed everything. I was gonna say Tam's NP doesn't do anything, but I actually meant Hans's NP doesn't do anything. Kids today, man. Alright, we actually want Hans's NP. We don't want to go too slow, though. Don't you feel sorry for him? He's a lazy son of a bitch. And Kiara wants him to write Little Mermaid 2. Like that's ever gonna happen. That's what we call pipe dreams. I almost want a Hans third skill himself. I'm going to do that. We no NP gain for him here, and we really want to get that going. Somehow my playlist killed itself. I don't know how it did that. We'll get Robo Kai's theme in here. There we go. Clearly, we're gonna get Robo Tam. I wouldn't put that past Fate at all. I would not blink an eye at that if we had an event and it's like Robo Tam. I'd be like, yeah, that's what I expected. Look at her critting. I need Hans to not die here. I need that NP. Damn, Tam is like going in. You heard me talking shit. I hate to cast this now, but like, I don't want to die over here. Alright, going for crits next turn. See if we can finish her off there. Came gone with the Stargin, boys. Get the Stargin up, quick up, high hit count. Well, kinda high hit count. We have the worst hand ever for a crit turn right now. And she has Morph. And we have no NP gain for Hans. So, the dream is dead. Tam is about to end us, man. Look at this shit. Hans does not have the burn, so if I kill her right now, I can NP with him next turn. 47k at neutral. He has a defense up, but we have Buster up. Either that or I just... No, we'll be ballsy. Oh, thank goodness for the crit. I think we were okay without it, though. Alright, now we're at the hard part. This must be so bad if you don't remove those shields, because she gets resistance to all card types, and then those 2 barriers make her take less damage, period, and they stack. So she would just become ridiculously tanky. What a dumb hand. Well, part of me wants to NP with Shen Gong, but that is clearly a terrible idea. Do I heal Hans? I'm gonna say yes. Do I Buster up Jolter, or do I want to save it for crits? I think I use it because there's really no telling when we're gonna get a good crit turn. Well, you have the Stargin thing and everything. I don't know. I'll save the Buster up at least. At least we get to apply the buff block right away. It's always a Kin setup. Yeah, if this was an assassin, I probably would try to win with that. Double guard? What is her magic resist? It's probably A because everyone has magic resist A, but that's only 20% for God's sake. Yep, she has magic resist A, so we had a 20% chance of that happening, but it happened twice, so it's actually less than that. So much for buff block. It's because Hans is on the team. We had an 80% chance to apply buff block. What are you doing, kid? What? Oh god, alright. This is going great. And the deck shuffles in a terrible way. Yeah. This is what I expected. Do I bust her up? I think we saved the bust her up for the third health bar, or second health bar, because she gets a defense up there. Hex knows, Hex knows. Thankfully, we have a million defense ups. Can I get buff block now, guys? Also, I wish Mash had her NP right there. That would be a great time to NP with her, because then we'd be sure Jolter would live and we'd get the attack up for the NP. At least we got buff block that time. Stop doing that. Hit the pink-haired thing. There you go. The potato, that's the one. Or eggplant, whatever. Okay, this should break. I'm really hoping she doesn't get a quick charge gimmick here, or I'm gonna fucking punch my monitor. You know, I've actually never punched the monitor. I've never thrown a controller. Never done any of that. The sentiment is good though. Big MP gain. Okay, we got damage cut, defense up. She gets permanent damage up there though. Oh, she just debuffed the hell out of us. Can you stop attacking Jolter? Why is Mash at full HP right now? And we got NP seals, so we're just sitting here. This is great. Like, she's attacked Jolter like 8 times since this fucking, like, third wave started. Okay, I guess we evade Mash so I can invulnerability Jolter later. This is fucking dumb. Got no Mash art cards for our massive NP gain up. Didn't the song play earlier? I think it did. Let me, Dead or Alive 5 music here. I mean, she attacked Hans one time. It could, they do have some enemies though that are more, they're not guaranteed to attack X or Y, but they do have like a higher chance. Like if I remember correctly, Morgan was not guaranteed, but was more likely to attack round table related stuff. Like that, there's been several fights like that. So it could be because she's got that, you know, her niche. I don't think Jolter can kill herself. She's not one of those. So we gotta go pretty fast now, because Jolter is... I think I saved that attack up for a crit turn. It's a little risky, because I don't know how many stars we're actually gonna have, but I'm gonna try it. Wait a minute. If I do... Okay, I'm gonna Hans NP first. We'll get way less healing, but... he could do Stargin up, and then we'll actually, between the NP having Stargin up and a decent hit count, and then the quick card, we might actually make enough stars to crit next turn. Oh yeah, that's right, debuff Jolter's NP and she makes a million stars. Never mind, we didn't need to do that. We're just pretending we didn't have the buff. That's what we're doing here. Guarded the buff block again. He does seem to really favor attacking Jolter there. If I had known that, I could have just evaded her and got an NP gain back. The nice thing about that is if you have like Fuma or any way to just guarantee your survival, you'll get a lot of NP for free. Why am I casting my crit stuff here? I have one crit card. Well, we'll probably kill next turn anyway. I really wish we had buff block just to prevent any last second shenanigans here. But it got guarded. And there it is! There it is! If we had landed the buff block, we would have stopped that. Fuck. 80%! Alright, well, let's see if she can live with, all of that. Shit, man, buff block would have been so good there. We've got Hansa's defense up, Mash's defense up, and then damage cut. Unfortunately, the boss has crit damage up, so if we get crit, we're probably gonna die. Oh hey, she didn't actually attack Ulti there for once. Whew, okay. God. I did not need the last second bullshit there. Nice! Look at 38 stars. We have double crit buff, star absorb, and we have 0 Jolter cards in the hand. And we had a Brave Chain last turn. Don't worry guys, Mashu Smashu, that was actually the setup all along. This would have been so much more satisfying if we had just landed that stupid buff block. Oh, we got that one though, guys, thank goodness. We didn't even kill him. We didn't even kill him. At least he's laying off Jolter finally. This ending was not satisfying. Not at all, but we got it. It worked. I mean, honestly, Jolter's really good. Like, her damage was amazing and she had decent survivability. If you used her with better supports there, I think this would actually be quite easy with her. Oh yeah, I completely forgot we had Martha back there. I should kind of... That'd have been really nice, actually, if Mash had died or Hans had died and then she came in. That'd have been really good. Big burst heal, bunch of damage up. I mean, she did well. I mean, she beat the challenge quest. She wasn't using any OP supports at all. Quite the opposite. So that was good. That was solid. I don't really feel like doing the other challenge quest because it's just a giant stat check and I don't care about it. I'm also just going to cheese the crap out of it on this account. I'm going to like just buff stack like Gilgamesh or something and 3-turn it because it's actually pretty easy to do that. So, all right, let's see. What do we need to do? I actually need to play my main. But we should at least do like 1 or 2 quests so we get rid of our AP. I don't want to be whipping that if I can help it. I don't remember what the stage is, but I'll just make sure I get maximum drop up. I've already got all the CEs. See, I've opened how many boxes? 7. I can probably finish this one too. So yeah, this account's almost done. Alright, my typical setup could probably work here, but I've only done this stage like once ever, so I don't really remember the stats on the enemies. Gwen is definitely coming, maybe not Gil for once. Do I have Blood Axe's passive? Let's see if I can get it. Man, I might 2k foe Blood Axe. I know that's a weird choice, but he might be my next one. I'm working on regular coup again because I want to have just a regular level 100 2k foe coup for when I don't want to use my 121. But after that, it might be Blood Axe. We'll see. I don't know. I might just take coup to like 1,500, so it's kind of like, you know, he's good but not the best ever. That way I have like, you know, a real difference between like a 70 coup, that one, and then my 120 coup. Where is it? There it is. Feels bad, lost. I don't think I would ever Grail Jolter, and the only way I would Grail her is if once she got an animation update that was good, and then she got like a main story or whatever, and they made her character like way better. But I don't see that happening. I think they'll do the opposite. Okay, I can get one. Definitely the battery. No question on that one. Come on, if I can get it to max, he can turn 1 NP. That'd be great. Who needs Spartacus when you got Blood Axe? I am so looking forward to a Blood Axe animation update, and if it could just somehow be as good as Caligula's, oh, I'd be so happy, man. I'd be so damn happy. That's probably not enough. I don't know, 2 stars don't take that many gold gems. Oh, wow, okay. They should include his wife when you cast his first skill, because his first skill is actually her. And then maybe the extra attack or something. I think that'd be cool. Let's see if he can clear the first wave, or even the second wave, we'll see. Man, if I put like Waver on the team, he could actually turn 1 NP, which is like this, and you could save the battery for someone else. Okay, what does this team want to do? Could actually Spartacus the first wave. I wonder if I can... Alright though, I want to bring as many event CEs as possible. I should probably actually use a meta support then. Spartacus still makes sense. Blood Axe actually makes way less sense then, unfortunately. And then Atalante needs Bond. Oh, right, ult account, I limit broke it. Never mind, that actually is kind of good though, and that'll make it easier, so no big deal. Probably don't need Waver then. Can this work? I don't know. We might need a little bit more oomph than this. I don't remember how much health some of these enemies have. It'd be better if, like, they buffed each other, like my normal setup does, but they don't. Who's gonna hit harder, Blood Axe or Spartacus, when Spartacus has a damage CE and then an event bonus? Probably Spartacus, feels bad. Let's see, Gwaine, does he have his passive maxed? He does not. That kind of sucks. Alright, we'll have to use Waver then, I think. Damn. Probably do better than that, but we'll see. He's slowly becoming unscuffed. Who are we, Oh, budget 2 there. He's a really good unit even at 70, so... Yeah, the first 2 skills are the ones that really matter. Only for like very specific boss fights do you need the good uptime on the 3rd skill. But it can matter, and they're probably gonna buff his 3rd skill someday because this game is not fair to... Wow, these have way less health than I was thinking. What the fuck? I don't know, we'll see what the 2nd wave is. I guess Blood Axe just vanilla NPs here. Okay, we're gonna try to 3 turns, so I'll just buff now. But yeah, I think Ku's gonna get his 3rd skill buffed. I just hope they buff Deermid first. And they buff Baldy first, and Taiga. Maybe Romulus again, 3-star Romulus. 87k. Well, I guess you could do this. This is a lot of clicks, though. Yeah, this account can probably do better than this. Oops. I don't even know if Spartacus would do 87k here. We'll see. Okay, no, he did plenty. Feel pretty confident Gwaine will wipe the last wave at least. I could probably make a setup with less clicks than this though. I can 3-turn the assassin node on my main account and bring an event CE in every single slot, but there's a bit of RNG in it just with like low high roll and stuff. But it is nice being able to 3-turn the main node at the end and get all that drop bonus. Get like, I think +7 drop. I'm not gonna lie, chat, what I actually want to do right now that the event is kind of done and it's just farming left, I kind of want to do Lost Belt 1 on the Steno account, even though the Steno account should be using its AP for farming. I wouldn't mind doing that for like an hour and a half or something. Just get a little main story in here. No one really cares about farming, so... Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I've got some apples on this Steno account, so we can afford to be a little inefficient. And how we doing, Beastly? So I've got like 140k FP right now on my main account, and I'm gonna use it during 6.5. And I'm hoping I get 1 coup copy, because then I can grail him again. Oh yeah, I haven't picked my free 5-star. One of these days. Make some inventory space before we switch accounts here. I am looking forward to 6.5. I don't really care about Vench stuff, but it's an opportunity for some good content and boss fights and maybe animation updates and all that. You never know. I hope it's a... I don't want it to be like 4.5. 4.5, although it was a bit better than the average event, it was still fairly dull. So I hope it's not like that. I hope it's like CCC or just a new main story like Solomon that has event aspects to it. That's what I'm hoping for. It's so strange to me that Vench's thing is an event. That's why I've got hope that it's like Solomon and it's not like what we think. Because it's at the end of the year, so they might want to do a big hurrah, you know, like they did with Solomon. That would be pretty great. Vench might be kind of lame, but if we got like raids or something, pretty good. Alright, let's get our Martha upgraded so I got a little bit more inventory space. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I have to ascend her. Watch the raids die in 2 hours. Surely if they did like a big event at the end of the year and all that, and they did raids, surely they would give them a lot of health. Like, sure, I mean, god damn, that'd be so stupid if... That really did suck with the Gouda rerun though, that like, the raids were just gone that fast. That was not, like, that was the only fun thing in the event. Well, in the challenge quest, but, like, that was lame. Well, that was easy. We didn't even take a full page of XP cards to go from 70 to 80. Double XP with 5-star embers is kinda good. How many grails do I have? I'm not grailing her, but I just want to see. Okay, I've got 7. Alright, let me switch to the Steno account, and we're gonna do a little bit of Lost Belt 1. Dude, the Steno account doing the assassin node in this event is not pretty. That account does not have good. It can do it, but it does not do it smoothly. My DPS to kill Semiramis at the end is Proto-Coup, which, that's not ideal, but it's pretty much the best that account can do. He actually does better than you might think, though. It's not too bad, but yeah, it's not a clean. It takes like 8 turns, sometimes 9 turns, depending. But hey, it can beat it, so I'll take it. I was so close with sizing that correctly. I have emerged from my lurk. Oh boy, you might get to see it, chat. Let's see. Please tell me I've got I always just summon something that's got the limit breaking CE. I hope it's on like Castoria or Waver. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, we already cast stuff. Let's see. Merlin wouldn't be that bad, but if it was on like something random, that'd be pretty yikes. Actually, Merlin might be good because then Spartacus would hit really hard. What was that sound? That's like the bass drop on her attack. It's like some Fate APOC stuff. What do I do here? I think we go Castoria DPS. There we go. There we go, chat. That's how you know it's a good team. That's not ideal. Can I save Spartacus? Even if I heal him here, I don't think he'll live. But yeah, you can see what I'm saying. Not a good team. But this account has no way of dealing with assassins right now. It doesn't have Medea, it doesn't have Invisibron, it doesn't have Caster 2. Oh, like, it has nothing that would make this stage easier. And it doesn't have a single target Berserker, none of that stuff. I might really regret using her in T there. Might be wasting the attack up. Dude, Medea sucks, but it would help this account. Like, Medea coming in, the rule breaker this thing, would tickle it, but, you know, it would be better than what we're doing right now. This event didn't add a lot. It added, Caster, Martha, and then they buffed Scatty. That was it. And then Scatty's rated up again. Can I kill it this turn? I actually don't think I can, which is super bad. Well, I might. Oh, there we go. So I have to farm quite a bit on the Sinnoh account. Probably tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna do, is just farm a crap load. And yeah, it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be really crappy. I could Hans NP, but I don't think that's worth. Yeah, I need to at least open like 20 boxes or something on this account. I think it's open 10 right now. But we only got like a day and a half left of this event, and that's it. And this node just became available yesterday, so... And I didn't get to play yesterday, really, because I put all my time into that stupid challenge quest. I should have just done the one clear and just stopped. It's just not a good enough challenge quest to be worth my time like that. I don't know why I bothered. I messed up. I should have attacked up Proto-Coup there. He would have done way more damage. I'm not paying attention, and this is clearly a good time to not be paying attention. You can actually fuck her up if you do all the buffs right. You've got Waver's buffs, Castoria's buffs. You do the attack up there. He'll mess it up. I don't really get why this event is so short though, because we could have just started it like a week sooner instead of having that random dead week, and then giving people more time with this, or like at least half of that week we could have done that way. So I don't really get it. I think the main reason the event is short is because they're wanting to get, 6.5 going, but I don't think 6.5 is going to start like the day after tomorrow or anything. It's probably going to be like at least half a week. So they could have just started this one sooner or let it keep running a little bit later. Like, I don't get it. And like Christmas time is like normally one of your big times to get skill gems and stuff, so it's quite lame that it's cut so short. At least we get some skill gems though. Alright, we'll go to Lost Bolt 1 now. That's enough of this Christmas bullshit. Change the stream title here. Alright, how many apples do I got? That'll be alright. I can make that work. Okay, I haven't opened as many boxes as I thought. Alright, I'll do this later. We probably will get Case Files rerun, like just somewhere scattered in the year, because there's going to be, like when it's not holiday season, it's easier for them to do random crap, I figure. I think they feel obligated, to do certain things for holidays. Let me jump on my main account on my phone so I can slot stuff. That's Zeke with the Santa hat. So now that Tiamat's summonable, they don't really have an excuse for why Zeus isn't. Especially with the normal timeline Zeus being friendly, and like not against us like the Lost Bolt one, so they have really no excuse now. Because she's a primordial deity, which trumps even a chief god. And they found some arbitrary nonsense, so they can make Zeus playable. They just don't want to. Alright, assassins and lancers. Let's summon VC Braun, who I already have slotted. How about that? You know what? A VC Braun with golden sumo though. I just put Black Grail on Ku. He almost has 15,000 attack now. He actually will have more than 15,000 attack once he is leveled more. Yeah, let's see, what's he at? He is at... Yeah, he's only 290 away, so if I just Grail him a few more times, he'll be at 15k. Hell, he'll be almost 16k at 120. Actually, might be 16k at 120. That's going to be weird. 3-star with that much attack. This account needs Bedivere. As soon as we beat Lost Belt 4, we're rolling, and we're going to try to get Asclepius. And we might get Bedivere while we're at it. That will be very good. Need to get both Marthas up on this account. Actually, let's do that. And then... maybe that now. We'll do this for the attack stat. Got Qingong on this account. Gotta bring Stheno though. Honestly, we could probably do this. You know what? We'll do that because it's the Stheno account. Alright, and George Bond. What the hell do I even give her? I still have no CEs that are good on her. That George CE makes no sense. Bedivir's second passive is really good. It's really, what's his third skill? I swear if they made it Berserker, they did that on purpose to try to get people to roll Bedivere. There's no lore reason for it to be Berserker, but that's so good on him gameplay wise. Like that is so intentional if it happened. I'm hoping it's not Berserker. It should be like fucking Saber, really. Let me look this up. Like that's if he has his second and third passive, if it's anti-Berserker, you can get your NP immediately and just nuke something so hard. It's Berserker. It's so dumb. So if he gets his second passive and his third passive with his second skill, he can turn 1 NP with a damage CE and have massive damage bonus against Berserkers and just NP immediately with no help from anyone else. They did that on purpose. There's no lore reason for him to have anti-Berserker at all. There's absolutely no reason for him to have anti-Berserker. They totally did that on purpose because they know it's the best one, and that just super incentivizes people to roll for Bedivere again. Like, I've already got NP5 Bedivere, and now I'm incentivized on rolling on him again. Yeah, once you get those passives, he's much better than Billy, unless you're fighting a Saber. Even then, though, he keeps up. Unless you need sure hit or something like that. I probably should have given Spartacus more starting NP. Yep, his coins weren't retroactive. The only way to have Bedivere coins is having a lot of bond with him. How in the fuck? What? This game, dude. Like, what? What do I absolutely should have given Spartacus starting NP. This is so bad now. Are you kidding me with that? What do? Please don't kill my goddamn caster. What is going on right now? Okay. Jeez. Surely, he's got this. So chat, I was talking earlier about how I'm looking forward to Earth Defense Force 6 in Elden Ring, right? Those are the two games I'm the most looking forward to. What are you guys looking forward to? Also, I'd like to point out how little those two things have in common. Like, those are my two most, like, anticipated games by a mile, and they could not have less in common there. Wait, they're making a third Bayonetta? Let's see. This is not gonna do crap, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, Poi Poi. Yeah, we play EDF together, so yeah, you would. I just saw EDF. I was like, wait, how is someone else looking forward to EDF? And then I'm like, oh, my boy Poi Poi. With good taste. You know, I never played the other New Horizon. Like I saw it, but I never played it. I don't even know that much about it. The sound effects are bugged there. Pokemon, yeah. This team is not succeeding right now. Should have brought Siegfried. These are all dragons. I don't know why they're dragons, but they are. So I like how it told me there were assassins, but that was kind of a lie. Also, I should have brought default Mystic Code. Sinnoh didn't do a damn thing. Is there a way for me to kill them all right now? I don't think so. Gonna try anyway. They have defense up, that doesn't help. This is not even close. We'll kill one. Oh shit! Damn, VC Braun showing up there. What little I saw of New Horizon, it just kind of seemed like your typical AAA game with being more style over substance and whatnot, but I don't know that much about it, so... I normally just don't even follow AAA games because they disappoint me so much, I kind of just ignore them. But I know every once in a while they're good, so... Why am I taunting? We are surely going to do 8K. Oh, and this is not a new game, but I'm looking forward to some of the updates coming to Risk of Rain 2. They've got some really cool updates in the works, and I really like that game. And every time they've made updates for that game, it's always been meaty and impactful and fun, so... Oh. I am concerned. I wish I had this skill back. Well, time to overcharge Chin Gong. I think we're gonna chat. I think we are. No, we're definitely losing this. We've lost because I brought a joke back row. Right, I brought George just for Bond. Instead, no. Yeah, we absolutely unless VC Braun somehow does 1 billion damage here, we have absolutely lost here. Yeah, not even close. I was not expecting a random filler stage like this to have like the. It's mainly that I can always find the Hydra and fine. It's just like those Lancers just had so much health, and I was at class neutral, so it just took forever. Yeah, this is not even close. If I brought Protoku in the back, we would have won, but I didn't bring him at all. I just brought random junk. Hell, I think Siegfried's in the back or some nonsense. Yeah, wow, we fucking lost. Yeah, not even close. Useless ass team. Okay. That kind of sucks. Oh wow, that's crazy that Cuphead's getting DLC because it's such an old game. I like when that happens though. It's kind of cool. The main thing is our team was backwards. Like, there was no assassin for like forever. So like the team was just so, like, everything was synced up wrong. Okay, we should be totally fine now though. This is 1,000,000 times better. You know, I kind of want to give her a go. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can upgrade her. Because I kind of want to see how she does when we do stuff. I was going to use Shen Gong, but she could work too. Don't know if she's worth giving foes to, though. I have so much stuff I need to level on this account. But I want to test her, and an account this week, it's actually kind of good to see what she can do. Right? When things are really minimalistic like this, where you don't have like overkill value, the worth of individual units can really shine. Another reason though we got fucked up on that stage is because I brought the Switch Mystic code. That was really worthless there. These voice lines with this music. This is not in sync. The problem is, to really see value on her, you need to level her skills, and I'm not sure I can really justify using caster gems on her when I'm not really sure how good she's gonna be. Because we still got Hans, Chin Gong, all that to worry about. And you're not really testing them if they're 1-1-1. I really don't like that you can't skip these lines. And a lot of people don't want to skip them, and that's fine. And you can even go back and re-listen to them in my room, and that's also fine, but options are good. Alright, what are we looking at when it comes to our skills on this account? See, Hans is just so universal. Oh my god, of course I need homunculus babies again. But Hans is just so universal, it's really hard to, like, not level him. Like, he's so obviously the one to level because he's so guaranteed to be good. Is Hans past the blue gems? He's not. First skill's not too important though on an account like this. I'll wait for now. I don't want to do something stupid I'm gonna regret. Alright, Steno is something we know we can upgrade because she's the namesake of the account. I just wish we had more divinity to work with. You get double value on rank ups on this skill if it's hitting a divinity target. I think from 9 to 10 it gains 8% attack up because 9 to 10 is worth double anyway, and then because it affects the attack up and the divine attack up, I'm pretty sure it's 8%, which that is pretty significant. I still think Chengong's better for this, because the AoE battery would be really good. I'll do that. What do we give her? Probably that. Hey, you can use regular vanilla mash here. They don't let you do that very often. Alright, this should be significantly better than last time. I don't like Plot Monk enough to pick her as a free 5-star. I don't like hate her or anything, but there is no world where I do that. One of the most practical things you could pick is Achilles, because he's good for farming, he's good for challenge quests, he's good for soloing, and he's divine, so that'd be extremely good on this account. I can turn 1 NP with Spartacus if I want to. Yeah, let's do that. I could turn 1 NP with her, but I think we wait. He might not kill here, we'll see. If Martha's first skill was maxed, he definitely would. Okay, he almost did. Yeah, hell, if her skill was rank 2, that would have killed. I'm so glad Achilles is in the game. I like him a lot. He's got a good voice actor, good design. He's like the best part of APOC. His gameplay is really fun. Honestly, I probably could have set this up where some of the back row came in sooner, but... Okay, hit Spartacus, please, just one time. Come on, no, that's not... That is Martha. You just triple attack Martha, guys. Really, helping me out here. Okay, surely this will get us our NP. Man, if the stupid snake was divine, demon, or what is undead, To be ready for some damage here. Although I think I forgot to give her all for NP ranks. All for dupes. I just wish a lot of Achilles' fight scenes weren't shortened in the anime, and I wish a lot of his character scenes weren't completely cut, but they were, so... What are you gonna do? I don't think any of these are gonna live, but if I could have snuck in that art card after our NP, that'd have been great. But they're dragons, so I'm pretty sure they're dead. I mean, they have defense buffs, 20% I think. But, yeah, no, they're dead. That's what they get for fucking me up last time, though. Send them straight to hell. Dude, the camera warps so much there. Alright, is there any war? I need Martha to live and Spartacus to die. That is the goal here. I kind of wish Spartacus didn't have guts right now. I might need to evade Martha. She's just out here cooking food in the middle of a battle. Why you gotta skill seal me like that? Also, why you gotta not touch Spartacus at all? I mean, really, you can just kill anyone that's not Martha unhappy. Okay, he really doesn't like Siegfried. Alright, well there's a double kill. Surprisingly, Martha didn't get too fucked up there. Man, if Martha's skills were upgraded, she'd have her battery next turn. I wish I had stars right now. Then I could star absorb Protoku. I should have done Protoku's first skill so he's got debuff resistance. Don't. No, you bastard. Now I can't do it, literally any of the stuff. They know how to make him annoying. Look at all this star gin from, I should have made Mash Hans. We ain't ever critting. Dude, I should have cast his first skill because he might have guarded the NP seal, and now I can't do the NP with the anti-beast stuff. It's all wrong. So much potential value that I can't access. Don't. Well. Why? Chat, can someone explain to me why I have not used this? Like, it's kind of good here. And look, I could have her NP, but she can't NP because she can't cast her second skill or third skill to get the battery. Okay, you know what? I could get so much more value, but we're just gonna kill it without the value. I don't think do I even have Protoku's third skill up, which is the anti-beast damage? Because if I don't have that up, I actually won't kill it here. Okay. I think we had it. Okay. That was awful. That was also the worst test for Martha ever because she was skill sealed basically the entire time. Should have brought Atlas. 1000% I should have brought Atlas. Chat, every day Hanako green AP is wasted because I'm greedy. And you can't do anything about it, chat. This isn't one of those, like, infomercials, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. There's no help. There's no, no charity. It's just doomed. Wow, we just, like, We went from over here on the map all the way to over here. Okay. Dude, I love that video. The every 60 seconds a minute passes in Africa. I love that. That's such a good video. That guy's got so many classics. Will a nickel help? No, not at all. Alright, what are we fighting right now? Not a damn clue. Hey, Marcellus with the gifted sub to Bastard. Feels good. Thanks, guys. I don't know why I'm bringing Medusa, but, I mean, when has this ever gone wrong? She's got divinity, and, why can I not move her? There we go. I wish this account had Star Bomb CE. It has a lot of uses for it. As soon as an event has one, I'll jump on it. Okay, this is a fairly safe setup, I feel, with my rank 1 Switch Mystic code. Man, the America Singularity is so bad, dude. Like, they don't respect any of the characters' lore abilities at all, and nothing makes any sense. And you're basically teleporting around the map for no reason, and just... it's not great. And there's like so much focus on Celtic and Indian stuff instead of North American stuff, which is kind of lame. I need to get Medusa's passive. That's because with her 3rd skill, that's super great. She get NP right now. Oh, all right. What am I doing here? Throw that out early. We had killed one of those. The first one would have gotten 2 actions per turn, but it's stunned, so they would only have attacked once. I'm doing it again. No actions for you guys. Could probably have done the quick change for the NP gain. But killing is nice. Boy, tell that to them. God damn. I should have used Medusa's 3rd skill because she'd have NP gain up and she might have had her NP by now. Taking this too slow. These guys actually do damage. If I'd done Steno's art card, I think... okay, well, we got overkill at least. Anyway, with Steno's art card, Medusa would have gotten her NP, but... oh, this is actually bad. We really need that NP. Well, it was nice knowing you, Steno, but you can go back to the back row. Gonna use a 20% battery for 5% NP. We're actually struggling a bit with trash stages. Crap! Crap! Don't you do it! Ooh, he did it. Martha will probably do 10k. Hey, Legend! With the Pie Man, Royal. Go to moat, man. Go to moat. That's 17 months. That's a long time. I appreciate the support. Oh, what? What? I'm all over here like building up Proto Coup, and I got my buffs ready to go. I got my anti-beast stuff, and his stage is over. I should have just thrown out all of my skills at the start. I could have done Proto Coup's anti-beast to kill trash mobs. 2 waves. 2 waves. I should like look at that, you know, Yeah, this is probably a boss, but there's absolutely no way to know which boss it is. How far into the story am I right now? I'm actually gonna have to, I'm gonna watch the cutscene and see if I can remember where the hell we're at. We haven't fought Minotaur yet. Nice, nice hood there, bud. They're not really giving me any hints here. That's a face. Someone just rolled the gacha. Well, I have no idea what this stage is. I don't remember, so we guessing. No starting NP is kind of rough there. All right, we'll go with the old Darius. Dare I use the same setup? This is such an I may regret this. There's a lot of potential for this team being bad. Probably should put George in the front to be safe. One wave. Oh, come on! Why do I do this? Oh god, alright, well, I'm gonna, what am I gonna do? Oh boy, why do you have to be an assassin? Couldn't you be literally any other class? Do Protoku's first skill next turn. Sadly, it's not ranked up, so the debuff resistance is not as good. I'm gonna anti-beast right now. I should have already cast that. Sinnoh is not gonna get a lot done here. Don't. Oh, guarded! Double guarded! Feels good. Okay. Martha time. Sadly, Protoku has no star, there's no cards to take advantage of this. That really sucks. That really sucks. We have double star absorb, she star bombs, and Protoku has no cards, so. Alright. Maybe we can crit next turn. Show me that damage. You know, for how bad this account is, I'll take 172 at neutral. I can take that. Can you not kill Darius though? I should have cast this on turn 1. He actually probably have his NP if I had. Like him getting attacked and stuff, it probably would have worked out. One big crit turn. So if I put anything of value in the back row, we might be okay. And Darius really sucked here though. He was like a meat shield, but he's not a good unit for that. Don't skill seal David, because then he can do the first skill. Or second skill, excuse me. Ow! Wow! We didn't need to live. The only bad thing about David here is he's gonna skill seal it, which means we're gonna get triple attacked, so somebody's gonna die. Oh yeah, Martha does counterclass damage. Kinda forgot about that. This is Halo music actually, Halo 2. Give me popcorn. My boy! Oh, that's useless. Oh, that is so useless. And he can AoE too. Freaking counterclassed. Oh no. I'm always trying to get George Bond, and this account is so weak, and we're fighting so many assassins in this story that it's backfiring quite often. I think the final unit is Thinno, and she'll probably show up right as the boss is gonna NP. So we have to be able to one-turn it, which we cannot do right now. Don't AoE, you son of a bitch! At least you didn't kill Martha. I'm not confident here. Come on, Martha, we need numbers. I don't think that's enough. We are probably going to lose now, unless Martha somehow lives. She's not looking particularly. Oh no, she dead. Can the account's namesake, with her buff, and she has divinity, can she do 20k at neutral, chat? 30, 40, 50. We're actually favored to crit one time, which might actually do the trick. Oh my god, she's got it. Look at that, 13k. I never doubted her. Good thing she's grailed too. She about died actually. If she didn't have it, she'd have like 1k health right now. What a... Dude, Darius was so bad on that team. He didn't do anything. And he died way faster too because he was Berserker. If he had got his NP off, it'd have been good, and he almost did, but... Proto-Q did pretty well. He did a lot of damage. Oh, that was silly. Alright, here we go again. This is some very atmospheric music, man. Dude, I had so much fun as a kid. Or a teenager, I guess. That's a kid. Yeah, I remember when I was a teenager, people would say you're still a kid. I'd be like, that's annoying. But now that I'm an adult, it's like, oh yeah, it's so accurate. Like, but anyway, I had so much fun as a youngin' playing Halo 1 and 2. That was such a good time. And that was before the internet spoiled everything, so I didn't know a lot about them. I remember my brother kind of told me about them a bit because he had played them at like a friend's house. And I'd heard about them a bit just because they were really popular games. And I remember playing Halo 1 like right as Halo 2 had come out. I just knew nothing about it, right? You know, and I had such a good time. Nothing was spoiled, you know, I didn't know about the flood. I didn't know about like just so many things, right? And it was such a good time. Pog champ with the Santa hat. That don't even make sense. All right, we'll do this. I think Qingong. I don't know. This is. I need more starting NP. Okay, we'll do Santa Martha and then we'll do Cope Scope because they're probably dragons again. What I would do for 2030 or a Star Bomb CE. I don't even have one that makes 2 stars per turn, I don't think. Or even 4, like those are pretty standard. Don't ask. There's logic in there somewhere. Yeah, boy, I was not expecting the flood in Halo when they showed up. That was a trip. And then 343 came in and ruined the franchise, but thankfully Halo 1 to 3 is like a nice self-contained, really, good story. Ended nice and proper in Halo 3, and you can kind of just ignore everything else if you don't care for it. Which I do, so, alright, that is Assassins right off the bat. Might not kill everything here. I have a feeling one of them is going to live. That was weird. His voice line from picking the MP was still playing when he started laughing. Yeah, we'll probably kill the... Oh, no, not if you're gonna kill the front one. Bloodborne bastards. This should get them all. And I get my NP. Yeah, I've heard Infinite's multiplayer is pretty good. From what I've seen of it, it's still not, it's still like, there's still a lot more like skill gap suppression than what you would see in like Halo 3 and things like that. It's more similar to Halo than a lot of the other 343 games were. The other 343 games are trying really hard to be Call of Duty. And this one's still trying to be a bit Call of Duty from what I've seen, but it's more reasonable in between. But still, I would rather just play Halo 2 or Halo 3, to be honest. Well, now I wish my next unit was a VC Brawn, because that is not a Hydra. Well, I can Buster Chain. It's kind of hard to explain skill gap suppression, but it's basically a lot of stuff to prevent people from being better at the game. Like the difference between a good and a bad player mattering. It's like things that kind of homogenize what you can get done. Like adding, RNG to your shots, the way you do spawns, how much health you have. For example, games where we have more health in a shooter actually favor skilled players by a lot. Because, okay, let's say you've got an eh player and you got a really good player. And let's say you just happen to come around a corner and you're behind. The bad player's like behind from the side of a good player. If you have low health, you'll just kill and shoot the good player and he's dead, and that's it. Where if there's enough health for them to live, if they're really good at the game, then they're going to be able to turn around and then potentially turn the fight around, and even though they started behind, they can kill you. Stuff like that. And there's a lot of stuff, if you look at like the design between like the old Halo games, and then even older first-person shooters, and then what you see in like Call of Duty and stuff, the more Call of Duty style, there's a lot of skill suppression, to like a lot of it. And there's also just a lot of other design, philosophy changes that kind of got popular once Call of Duty blew up. I don't know, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, whenever it was. That have really lingered in the first-person shooter genre for a really long time. Like loadouts and all that kind of stuff. And that's a lot of that stuff is still in Halo Infinite, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it does look better. Now, that being said, you can still have games that, especially shooters, where you have very little health, where there can still be a huge, like, skill ceiling. Because basically, you have your skill floor, which is how good you need to be to just, like, get by and just, like, do the basic shit. So you can have a low skill floor and a high skill ceiling, right, where there's a lot of room to improve and get better and better. Because you have, like, Quake, right? Quake, you had very little health. Tribes Ascend, you had very little health. But those games were still so hard to hit people, the aiming was so difficult, and the movement was so fast and stuff, that there was still a huge difference in skill between stuff. Alright, what do I want to do here? I guess I just wait for Spartacus to die and we'll see if Protoku can do enough damage.
Yes.
Yeah, Counter-Strike, there's a lot of skill and you don't have that much health either. But Counter-Strike's also, that's a pretty, it's very about angles, you know, about knowing the map, and that kind of thing. Kind of got its own thing going on. Oh, man. Santa Martha is just so bursty, and then she just doesn't do anything. Like, some of the problem is her skill ranks are so bad, but even with that, it's like, she just doesn't do a damn thing. So I don't know what Tusk is doing, but I'm hearing all these, like, banging noises in the house. Like he's wrestling a whale in the kitchen. Oh, got the crit. Feels good. Okay, that'll do pretty well. Or not. That was very unoptimized, but I didn't know what I was fighting, so it's kind of what happens. Couldn't have just done that 10 turns ago, guys. About to level up, that's actually good. Yeah, I doubt King Potato Chips would fit in Martha's NP. Her head's probably out of frame. Okay, let's see if we can get some value out of Darius this time. I'm a little worried about the assassins. This account is going to need to level Babbage. That he is just the most reliable DPS caster you can get. Katsuku's really good, but you got to get to Lost Belt 6 for him to get the super good stuff. So Babbage is, I think, the safe play. And we're going to have to do Shimosa at some point, and oh boy, are we not ready for that right now. Like, that assassin boss would absolutely destroy us. Oh yeah, Darius has his passive. That's awesome. George, you're holding up the line here. That's 6 Buster cards, and we get 3 George cards. There we go. Probably should have done the quick card. You know what? I should have brave changed the 47k one. That'll do though. I'll get the NP when George dies. I don't need to put the bar card last. Oh, this is the final wave. That's disappointing. Watch George just never die. Come on, just hit George one time. Just one time. There you go, right off the bat. Okay, thanks to Guts for safe here. No big deal. Let's give Darius all the bucks. See how he does. And hey, if Darius doesn't kill, he'll give the defense down to Spartacus. I suspect he'll kill everything. This is a decent amount of buffs. Although Martha's first skill's rank 1, so it's only a 10% attack up, I think. Which is a little sad. Nope, they're all dead. He did about 106k each, I think. Pretty solid. You know, I hardly ever watch Marvel movies. I've watched a few and I enjoy them. They're just, you know, I don't like, you know, I can wait, right? But the new Spider-Man movie looks kind of interesting to me just because like Green Goblin and whatnot, that could be cool. There's no way you're getting me to go to a movie theater though. There's no way. I wouldn't do that even if it wasn't for COVID. I hate movie theaters. Like, I don't want to watch a movie with a bunch of strangers and have people coughing and you can't go to the bathroom and or pause and you're really likely to get sick and everything. Nope. And so, seriously, never mind COVID. Whenever I get sick, because of a lot of health issues I have, I get really sick. I mean, it can take me months and months to recover from just getting a fucking cold. So I'm really wary of doing stuff like that, and it's just not worth it. Like, you know, movies can be a great time and fun and everything, but there's just no world where I wish movie theaters would shut down, because then I could watch movies when they release easier, because more stuff would go online early. But actually, I don't even know. I don't even know if that Spider-Man movie is. I suspect it's going to be in box office for a while. Like they'll probably go online sooner than normal though, just because I think companies are realizing there's just a lot of people that are not going to go to movie theaters. There's a lot of people that you'll get more money out of though if you do put it in movie theaters. There's a lot of people that love that kind of thing. But there's a real reason to put stuff online sooner. Like you basically want things to be online while it's still hype. I'm actually more likely to watch something if it is online, right? Like, I don't need to be forced to sit down and watch something. If I'm interested in something, I'm going to watch it, right? And if I'm going to watch it, I prefer to be able to do it in the comfort of, you know, my own home. And if I want to pause and get food or pause and go to the bathroom or whatever, I can just do that, right? It's much better for me. And again, I don't have to risk getting sick, so, you know, that's a big plus. Yeah, honestly, I can't think of any positives to movie theaters. A lot of people are like, oh, but those big blockbusters, you want like the big screen. I don't find visuals I don't think they look better when they're like stretched and, you know, made really big. I don't need the movie to be on a wall, right? I have a damn good monitor, right? And I can turn my lights off or whatever, right? Like, I cannot think of anything that I like about movie theaters. I cannot think of one thing. It's all negative. Again, lots of people coughing and making noise, over expensive, like super expensive food that's not even that good. You know, like I don't. There's nothing about it. You might not get a good seat, right? You're gonna be behind Bob, and his neck's gonna be in the way. Again, and then I'm gonna be scared of getting sick, and for good reason. You're legitimately at a much higher risk of getting sick when you go to a movie theater. So, yeah, not a lot of positives here. I mean, not a positive actually. It's all negative. Like, I do not enjoy movies more in a theater. And you can watch movies with friends and not go to a movie theater, right? You can have a big screen TV at home, or just even a regular size TV, just on the couch, man. Like, that's not a big deal. And like, I remember when I was younger, like, you know, I'd watch movies with like my my siblings or something, right? And we would do that. And I enjoyed that more than going to a theater. You can buy your own popcorn, right? And hell, I like buying your own popcorn more because you have control over, like, if you want to put butter on it or not, or how much, and then there's, you know, it's way better, man. Options are good. I like options, and you don't get a lot of that. Okay, I could NP right now and just get rid of these guys. Okay, here's what we do. We guts, and then we evade, because I don't think I'm gonna need that stuff later. Kill the pig. Although I just realized if I let that guy NP, he's gonna do buff success chance down. That's what he does. Woo, that's, not ideal. Can I kill him? If he had just hit George, that would have been incredible. Oh good, that buff success chance is already gone. Wow, what a... That's not great. That's pretty weak. They'd have to do it at like the perfect turn for it to screw you over, which they could, but... See, I'm a very practical person, right? Like, and all that, like, you know, vibe stuff, you know, I'm gonna get the vibe from the movie, right? I don't need it from where I'm sitting, and, like, I feel like it's very much like a generational thing, even though I'm from the generation that should like going to the movie theater, but I never did, right? Like, when you think about it logically, it's pretty dumb, and, like, there's really, you don't talk to people when you're there, you don't meet people when you're there. You know, it's slower, you have to watch ads. You pay money to watch ads before a movie. Like, what the fuck? It's kind of like diamond rings and getting married. It's really stupid, and thanks to, like, the PR of marketing companies that have paid, you know, billions of dollars to shove that shit in your face, everyone thinks it means something, when it doesn't. Right? Diamonds aren't rare, it's not romantic, it's impractical as fuck, and the only reason you think it's romantic is because people are way too suggestible and marketing works. I feel like it's the same thing with movie theaters. I don't think there's anything magical about it. I think people just make that up in their heads. And they make it up in their heads because companies try really hard for them to do that. Like, you're literally spending money to sit down and watch ads for like 30 minutes. Like, are you kidding me? Right? Like, that's so ridiculous. And you're increasing the odds of, you know, getting sick and you know, you're getting a suboptimal, like, sound quality and all this other nonsense. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, and people act like, like, you know, oh, companies doing that's like a conspiracy. It's not. It's known stuff. And ask anyone that works or has worked in marketing. It's exactly what they do, and it works. Like, the whole saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, has made people over the years think apples are crazy healthy for you. They're not. They're not bad for you, but there is nothing about apples that is, like, especially healthy at all, right? If you want to eat a specific food to, you know, stay healthy, that's not it, right? Like, not at all. But everyone thinks it is, right? And it's just fucking marketing bullshit because people are fucking dumbasses, and it works. Like, we get all these, like, romanticized ideas in our heads because companies, you know, put a lot of effort into doing that. And when you realize that, it really dispels the vibe, if you will. Alright, time to murder everything. By the way, I'm really popular at parties. Literally, alright, that's gonna do nothing. No fun allowed. I actually think movie theaters are gonna die like crazy over the next like 50 years. I think they're not gonna survive. Younger people care a lot. Some young people like them, absolutely, but they care about them so much less. And then their kids are not gonna give a flying fuck. Right, because, like, I'm old enough that, like, you know, I remember when streaming didn't exist, right? Never mind being, like, in its infancy, it didn't exist, right? There was no streaming videos, let alone live streaming, right? That literally was not a thing. But so many people now have grown up where, like, YouTube is so standard, right? And all this online stuff is so standard. That's what they're used to, like, you know, Discord, Reddit, and blah, 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 blah. Being able to communicate that quickly and getting access to information so easily, you know, they've grown up with that, right? It's not like a new fancy thing. It's just the standard, right? And a lot of this outdated stuff, like movie theaters and whatnot, are just so archaic, right? That they're not gonna last, obviously. it's gonna take a while, right? Like, it just like it took a long time for like movie rental places to die, right? It took forever for those to die, but they did. And I think movie theaters are the same way. They are absolutely on the way out. And I think COVID really showed that, like, that it's so easy for people to just not have it. Getting the CDs from Netflix, I thought it was black magic. Yeah, I remember when that was all the rage. Man, there's a lot of assassins, which is super annoying because we're kind of caster starved, but we'll keep doing the berserker thing, see how it does. I don't blame the younger generations. I don't think younger generations are killing anything. I think they're just not willing to put up with a lot of outdated garbage. And yeah, sure, you know, young people can be inexperienced and dumb as fuck, but I mean, every young generation is like that, and old people can be dumb as fuck too. It's just technology changes people's standards and what they are willing to put up with. And yeah, I don't, you know, I think young people are right for not caring about like a lot of old-timey sports or movie theaters or, you know, fucking CD players, VHS, you know, like that stuff isn't actually, it's just nostalgia, right? That stuff is irrelevant and shit. Now, I will say, there is something to be said, though, for physical media to an extent. Now, not VHS, that's not the one, because VHS is crap, but, you know, there are issues with everything going digital, and the amount of control that does give to companies and whatnot, and digital stuff can be erased. You know, it's good to have, you know, hard copies of things, and, like, to write down things for future generations and things like that. Like, books, I think, should never go away. Now, obviously, the usefulness of books will diminish, and we don't need to use them as often, of course not. But it's important that we still have physical things to remember things and document things, because there's just a lot of problems when everything is digital, because that can be so manipulated. You know, you can't hack a fucking book, right? It doesn't work that way. And as technology advances, I think there's actually an increasing need for physical stuff. Now, that doesn't mean digital stuff needs to go or is bad or anything like that, but yeah, it's good to, you know, not go overboard. And yeah, you can burn a book or, you know, change the pages or whatever, but that takes a whole different process, and that requires you to be there physically, and you can't really do that en masse, right? Let's say you've got, you know, 1 million books spread across the entire world, let alone a country. You can't just snap your fingers and change all of them. You can't, right? But you can do that with a click of a button online, right? There's a huge difference there. Oh boy, can I do 11K? Oh yeah, I can definitely do 11K. Hell, I can do the art card first. Get 1 NP gain on Spartacus. Three waves. This is where I wish Spartacus could NP. He's perfect right here. But I also don't want him to die. He can NP next turn. I don't want to Guts Darius because I don't want to waste his damage thing. Oh yeah, dude, that Scott Pilgrim game, I'm sure there's still ways you can pirate it. But yeah, that was like a whole fully flushed out game that was quite popular, and I don't even remember why. It was some kind of copyright thing or something, but the entire game got scrubbed from like all online stores and whatnot. I think there are ways you can pirate it, but I think it's pretty hard. Does anyone remember what was that? That was a long time ago, but that was like a pretty popular staple game for a long time. Kind of Castle Crashers and whatnot, and yeah, it got totally deleted. I'm pretty sure it was like copyright or something like that. It was one of those weird things. May have to look this up because I don't know if anyone remembers, because that was a while ago. I don't think it was re-released. I don't think so. The license expiring with the Ubisoft? Huh. So did they not come out and say? So is it not like actually 100% known? Oh. Hi, Minotaur. I think you only break one health bar here, and you fight him again right after when you break full. Dude, I cannot take his halberd seriously in this form. They're just way too big. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, oversized anime weapons, you know, I'm kind of used to that, but there's a difference between oversized anime weapons and then that, and he's dual-wielding them. And it's not like there's one that he's like two-handing. You know, no. He's got one in each hand. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna need some damage here, Darius. Wasting the battery, but I don't care. I want to do her NP, but then I don't get the first card buster bonus. I think it's right to do it like this. That big crit. It wouldn't. Okay, now FGO at no point is trying to be super realistic and whatnot, and you know, rule of cool and just fantasy design, and that's fine. But if it does not matter how strong Minotaur is, that's an excuse I see a lot for like video games, anime, whatever, where someone has a very impractical weapon or it's oversized, and like, oh well, they have supernatural strength, so you know they can wield it. It doesn't matter. A lot of the reasons the weapons are impractical comes down to like the balancing of it, and like there's just no reason for it to be that size, and it just doesn't help, right? Even if you've got the physical strength to use it, it's still strictly inferior to like a different design. And this is a good example of that. There's a lot about these halberds that are just awful. Like first off, double bladed axes like that are completely pointless and basically never existed. You're way better off with the back part being like a different, like a hammer or a spike or nothing at all. Like there's just no reason to have a double bladed, like doesn't fucking do anything. And like this, this is so outrageously oversized, and the shape of the blades is completely impractical. Like there's, you know, it's not, I will say it's not the worst fantasy design I've ever seen. Like it's not at all. Like I've seen significantly stupider axes and halberds and such, but there's just, even if you're super strong, there's just no reason for them to be like this. But again, it's not a big deal. There's almost nothing in the game is very style over substance when it comes to like what people are wearing and what their weapons look. I mean, look at Darius. Like that ain't, you don't want an axe like that at all. How did I get here? I don't know, but thank you for the 5 bits. Okay, hold on. Time for Darius NP gain, apparently. Could do that, I don't know, 60% chance to crit. Yeah, there's no point in arc chaining. He's probably won't live long enough to get it again anyway, even with the game. Oh man, that looks so silly. Please tell me I saved Darius' second skill. Well, okay. I did. He did not do his NP buff, so he doesn't have the extra attack down. Tisk. Hey Zol. Chat, we need to do... fuck, this event's about to end, and I need to farm tomorrow, but I was like, that Benny challenge quest is actually pretty fun for like escorting a DPS through it and seeing how they do. You can really see a lot of value from both supports and DPS. It sucks though, we have so little time with it. I won't get to do like much. That's pretty disappointing. Dude, Darius doesn't get dwarfed by Minotaur. That's funny. Darius is a big boy, and I actually suspect they're gonna make Darius bigger when he gets an animation update. Although they'll probably make Asterios bigger when he gets one too. Stereo seems like he's pretty low on their totem pole though for getting an animation update. Hit him with the stab. Minotaur's bigger than Ivan, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's a little deceiving because of the fluff. But he's also not standing up straight and such. Yeah, he's definitely bigger. On the slight chance that the boss actually lives after, like, the fight doesn't end here, we better get some NP. I can handle this if it, damn it. We fight him again here, though. I actually really like the picture in Darius's thing. I don't know why people act like that's so bad. It's like, it looks a million times better than the cut-ins we get now that are so awkward and out of place. Like his, like, you know, elephant insert is like actually timed with the moment and it makes sense and everything, where like all the other cut-ins just look really awkward and random. Like, has anyone played Tales of games? Like in Tales of Vesperia, when you had the little anime insert cut-in, face cut-ins, they were like put in parts of the choreography that it made sense, and the expression the character was making fit where they were in their mystic art, right? And it looks pretty good. But a lot of the other games now, they just slap a random anime cut-in for no reason, just there, and it doesn't mean anything, and it's just shit. That's how a lot of them are now, where Darius's isn't like that. I mean, Darius's is totally fine. I actually think Darius's NP has aged a million times better. I think he's one of the best day one NPs. Now, of course, it's not as good as it could be. Of course not. But I think like the elephant, you know, being a picture is completely fine, and it actually works. Like, no problem. Like, man, his NP I think is so much better than most of the day one NPs. I guess we're not fighting Minotaur yet. I think he like eats some people and is like full and runs off there, I'm pretty sure. And then we run into Masashi. Actually, I think right now. Okay, so I would like to keep playing, but I should probably stop today because I need to eat, and I need to eat a lot because I'm like crazy hungry. And I should probably take it easy today anyway. I kind of need to catch up on a few things. So I think we'll just stop here. We'll save the big Minotaur fight for next time. I might take today to tomorrow off just so I can farm on the Sinnoh account like crazy. But I don't know. It's fun to stream, and I kind of want to, do more Lost Belt 1 and stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, I kind of need to wrap up and just take a break. But thank you for hanging out, everybody. Fucking Christmas event though. At least the challenge quest was decent. All right, lads. Who are we gonna raid? What do we got here? We will raid. Oh, we'll raid Codroth. There we go. Hit him up. All right. Well, I'll probably try to stream some tomorrow. I think we'll sneak that in. But thank you for hanging out, and I will hopefully catch you all then. And I am out of here.